Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier were clearly upset. They didn't get the Fight of the Night bonus, and honestly, you could feel their disappointment.
You got two of the big ones the last one. You good.
Tiki talk to him and tell him send us some money because it is. Yeah, come on.
We knocked each other in the same round.
Thank you. You gave me an opportunity, bro. You up to it on, man.
You got to go. You the champ.
Yeah, bro. I need your head, bro. My thumb. Like, yeah, my number is.
Max didn't hold back either. During the post-fight press conference, he called out Dana White. You could see the frustration in his eyes and the way he spoke. It wasn't just about the money, it was about the respect.
I mean, I hope you guys gave to Dustin, not Dustin, but to Dana. How the hell did we not get Fight of the Night, bro? What is he thinking, bro? What? Come on.
But despite the tension, something really heartwarming happened backstage. Max's son went up to Dustin Poirier and thanked him. That little moment was a reminder, no matter what happens inside the cage, there's still deep respect outside it.
Your dad is. No, he gave me the opportunity. Your dad's a champ. Congrats, man. Thank you so much. Thank you guys, man. Hey, congrats to your dad. Lucky to have you.
After his unanimous decision win over Roman Kopylov, Paulo Costa finally spoke out. A lot of fans were worried about him before UFC 318. He looked shaky and nervous at the press conference. People were genuinely concerned. Paulo cleared things up and reassured everyone. He also made it clear he's all in. He's even willing to fly out to Chicago for UFC 319 just to watch Khamzat Chimaev go up against Dricus du Plessis for the middleweight title.
You obviously called out Khamzat after the fight. At the press conference, you seemed to shake when you mentioned him. He seems to piss you off that much?
Yeah. First of all, the people say I was shaking. I was not sick or nothing, you know. I didn't use any powder or something like that. I just was very motivated, very focused, very locked in this fight, you know. In the backstage, I was telling to myself, yelling to myself the whole time, this is work, go to work, do you think, you know, you need this victory, I will not be back without this victory, this is mine, I'm better, I'm gonna, So I was locked in, 100% focused on this fight, this match. I knew this was a very tough opponent. Hunter told me, Paulo, this is a great matchup, you know. I was a co-main event, you know, even Marvin and Allen, they are above me in the ranks, but we are here in the common event because they know, UFC know this will be a great matchup, a great fight, great comeback, great comeback from me. Yeah, and so I put too much concentration on this fight and this victory.
Last one from me. I don't want to upset you, but Khamzat has tweeted and he said that it was your wife who DM'd him and that you're lying. I'm certain.
He's lying.
Yeah. Will you go to Chicago to watch his fight and show the UFC that's how bad you want to fight him?
Yes, I plan to do that. I plan to do that. If UFC allow me, I will be there in Chicago in a few weeks.
And then came a big tease from Dana White. He hinted that Max Holloway could be next in line to fight Ilia Topuria for the lightweight title. That would be a crazy matchup, and just the idea of it got fans buzzing.
Max, right, he's an interesting situation because the champion of his division is the guy he lost to in the other division. So does he have to work a little bit harder to get that rematch back, or do you think a performance like this shoes him right up there?
I think he's in a great position right now. He just defends that BMF title. He's ranked number 4 in the world there, and anything is possible for Max right now.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you think Ilia has done enough to fight Max for the BMF title and the lightweight title at the same time?
Yes, I do.
Dana also spoke about Jon Jones and whether he'll headline the UFC White House card, but Dana was honest. He doesn't think he can take that kind of risk with Jon right now. You could sense there was hesitation, maybe even a little bit of worry.
Jon Jones says he wants to be on there too, and he says he would fight whoever the champion is at that time. But would you be okay with him coming back and potentially winning that belt again? And you might have to go through.
Well, it's not even about him winning the belt. I mean, I felt about him. I can't risk putting him in big positions in a big spot and have something go wrong.
Fair enough.
Yeah, especially.
Meanwhile, John Jones didn't stay quiet. He fired back at Daniel Cormier's recent comments. DC had said something before UFC 318, and John was quick to respond.
Anywhere or a random place, where would it be? And who would the person that you would throw hands with sight unseen be?
I kind of want the ability to kill him, so I'd like to do it at my house.
There you go. Yeah, me too.
They can't really do anything.
Yeah, who is it,
Who are you
DC?
fighting?
I think we know. I could take a couple guesses who you might fight in your living room.
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with Mon?
John didn't hold back. He said, DC said he wants to kill me at his house. I already buried him twice in the octagon. Third time I'm bringing a shovel. Then he added, a blind man can see the mansion I own in Daniel's head. I just didn't realize how deep his hate still runs. Those whoopings must have left more than bruises. I feel like I'm the most painful thing that ever happened to that man's life. Emotional damage. The words were sharp, personal, and raw. You can tell this rivalry still cuts deep. Now, switching gears, Sean Strickland has been temporarily suspended by the Nevada Athletic Commission. This came after the incident at Tough Enough last month. His teammate lost a fight, and when the opponent, Luis Hernandez, started taunting him, Sean snapped. Sean and Chris Curtis stormed into the cage, and Sean started throwing punches.
Luis Hernandez gets it done. He's talking to Chris Curtis and Sean. Oh, Sean. Oh, wow.
According to MMAfighting.com, the suspension is temporary for now, but might get extended in the next hearing on Wednesday. Until they decide the final punishment, Sean can't compete in the UFC. What's surprising is Luis Hernandez's reaction. He didn't want any trouble. He actually said he likes those guys and doesn't want the commission to come down hard on them. He said they're all professionals and he's hoping the commission goes easy on them. That's real maturity. Alex Pereira's sister, Aline Pereira, made headlines of her own. She won the Karate Combat Women's Flyweight Championship last night. Alex was right there in her corner and proudly wrapped the belt around her waist. It was a beautiful moment for their family.
And
Congratulations.
Alexander Volkanovski admitted something pretty powerful. He said he would never have had that point-down moment with Max Holloway. That moment between fighters, it's rare, it's sacred, it means something.
Performance from Max. Again, not many people can come back from losses, let alone knockout losses. Let alone knockout losses in a BMF fight, be up again and still point to the ground and say, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, he really is a BMF. That's like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do that. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be like, yeah, okay, and then I'll just pick my shot where it is. You know, you come here, I'm gonna be a little strategic. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I've always been and always will be.
Ilia Topuria also reacted to Max Holloway defending the BMF title. He posted a photo of the belt and wrote, "Still mine." Max, on the other hand, wants a shot at Topuria next. He wants revenge for that brutal knockout. You can feel the fire burning in him.
Topuria rematch is something like you might want, right? La revancha con Ilia Topuria es algo que quieres.
For sure. For sure. For do what he did to me, the first man to do it, of course I want revenge.
But not everything was celebration and call-outs. Dustin Poirier faced some serious heat from fans after UFC 318. With only 10 seconds left in the fight, Dustin and Max had that classic point-down face-off. Fans live for that. But then Dustin suddenly started wrestling. That move caught everyone off guard. Fans online were furious. They said things like, "There's no wrestling in a BMF fight. That's the gentleman's agreement." Others said he was about to get knocked out in front of his home crowd and chose to wrestle instead. Disappointing. Some even added, "That's the last fight of your career." Really? It hit hard. People felt let down. Dustin addressed it at the post-fight press conference. You could see it bothered him too. Here's what he said.
About the result.
Yeah, man, obviously I wanted to win. Max is a great fighter, tough competitor. I just felt, being inside the eye of the storm, it felt a lot closer to me. I really thought it might have been 2-2 going into the fifth. Mike Brown checked the scorecards when we got to the locker room, and I think the judges gave me different rounds. So I don't know, I think all the judges gave him the second round. I thought I almost had him out. He hurt me too, but I thought my shot was, when I followed up with elbows, I was cracking him. He told me in the medical tent, he said, "Man, you had me out." We couldn't hear the bell, so it felt, being in the fight, it felt like a lot closer than that. When I heard the judges
49, whatever, I was like, no way. You know, it was closer than that. But, like the man...
Dustin also didn't agree with how the judges scored the fight. He thought it was much closer than they made it out to be. And you know what? A lot of people agree with him. The scoring left many fans scratching their heads. And that wraps up the news. Thanks for watching.